Kenny
right?
Pex.
Kenny Pex, you know? Like, they just demolished Envy, the two of them. If Apex could have just showed up, Titan might have a title.
Yeah. I think we've come up with some pretty weird combos. I actually think Jolofmeister as well was like has become a thing as well, which is really weird. That was like the worst thing I could come up with, but I don't know. Now it's a thing anyway. Well, getting into the second map here. Quite convincing victory for Fnatic on Inferno. Envy, now's their time to shine, and they are pushing up quite aggressively here. But oh, it's a triple stack outside of the B-bomb site by the terrorist team, and they're going to get the kills inside those shocks he's hiding. And they are probably not going to expect it. This is highly unlikely.
And a very early rotation here as well. Envy are fully committed to this, but NBK gets taken out in CT, and Envy wanting to make the call, just they are going to get caught. Shoxy is just discovered here at the back of the site. They may be able to take out Flusha. That's fine and dandy. But Crims now knows they know where the remaining two players are, and they are already heading over to that A site to get that bomb plant. Crims, he's just not even interested in toying around with these guys. He's just beating them up. There you go. Burst fire style points at the end.
Man, I'm not even playing this game, and I'm already annoyed with Crims, because that is really, really, really annoying. How did he get like he shouldn't have got any of those kills. But the fact is, even if they killed Crims without him doing a single point of damage, they would still have been in an awful position, because Fnatic did a really, really good job with the rotation, right? So even if they kill Crims and they're in a 2v3 and the bomb is down to the A bomb site, they're probably not going to win the round. But the fact that he managed to juke them that well is just, it's frustrating, isn't it? But that obviously a testimony to the fact that he plays the game pretty well. Shots though, good return here. Crims, and there's the punishment as well, taking down JW. Now Envy are feeling it. They're mad.
I'm certainly hoping they are. Pronax does manage to lurk out Smith, so NBK is going to be the one walking in here. They bait out Smith, and Pronax controls his fate. Third man there, Happy, will finally take him out. But this is still a 2-on-3, and they have the guns right now, Fnatic. And look at Shoxy. He's just getting hammered right now. He's going to have to back out a short, and Flusha, so patient, hunts him down.
That's a good kill then to take him down, but Kiyoshima and Happy, I mean, they're not in such a bad position. It's a bit of a shame Kiyoshima doesn't have a 5-7, and the big thing here is that they're playing on opposite sides of the map, so Flusha and Olofmeister, as long as they group up somewhere, they might be able to just overwhelm based on the numbers. And they're spending so much time. They really, really want to see someone from Envy start rotating.
I mean, Envy are going to start sweating right now. Look, Happy wants to change it up. They are going to walk out here. The question, I mean, they're going to spend so much time having to worry about this site. But then Happy, the timing is unreal. He walks right out into their waiting arms. They don't even have to check the rest of the site, but they're going to be thorough.
Yeah, they want to make absolutely sure. 1v2 here for Kiyoshima. 5-7. It could be done, especially if Fnatic are going to try and take the fight with him. But, oh, he hits that shot, actually. It wasn't a headshot. Flusha going to end it right there. Headshot. Clean and smooth. So, dangerous round for Fnatic. They could have definitely lost that, but it doesn't quite work out. Now Envy have to eco one more time before they can summon a buy.
I'm thinking Flusha, you know, he's meaning to lift his team onto his shoulders this finals here. I mean, great work from him on Inferno. Cash, he's already up, top fragging on the map. Is this the return of Flusha? I mean, he was a fearsome force that when Flusha was in his prime. Just a couple months ago. Now, if he's back, it's going to get real bad here for the other teams in this scene.
Yeah, it will. Good kill from JW. Good double turns around. Tries to see if he can run away. He's challenging Smith to a knife fight. And it's going to end up grenading him down instead. Triple kill from JW. And Happy's going to come through. Goes down to Olofmeister then. And MBK does put a shot through there. But JW's going to come hunting him. How does he not die? This is stupid.
Well, this is problematic. I mean, they're finally going to just send Pronax on a mission to pick him off. That was really close, though. Just 4 members fairly low on Fnatic's side. Envy were very close to actually doing significant damage. But now it becomes interesting, Anders. And this is what I'm wondering. This is the breaking point, because we can say all we want about these sorts of anti-eco rounds. You know, Envy, they're looking good. You know, they can get the damage in, all that jazz. But this is the make or break moment for me for Envy. Envy need to pick up this round. I think just for their confidence at this point. If it doesn't go their way here in this 4th round, I could see Fnatic running away with this first half.
Yeah, and speaking of confidence, I like the fact that they've put 3 people middle this early on. Just try and see if they can make that work. Smith is going to pick up Flusha. That's all the way down by B. And I wish they would go for a counter boost, but right now they are just hanging around. Fairly common setup. In fact, it looks like they are going to counter boost in the middle at this point. But as they do it, Fnatic is also making their way into the A bomb site, which means the counter boost is actually going to be even more effective, as they're going to have a guy flanking very early on. Happy going to get picked off. Olofmeister must have seen the gun barrel then. Shocks here. Definitely the man to make the play, and he's going to get flashed a little bit. Olofmeister goes down. The one kill there. He spots a follow-up person, and are they going to make this jump work? This is dangerous. JW trying to look over. Shocks goes down, and they get the kill on kioShiMa. What is going on now? It's down to Smiths. 1v2, and he's going to make a run for it. D doesn't have a kit. He just has to run. That looked like a great setup for Envy.
How did they lose that?
I don't know.
I felt like they had everything. I mean, Olofmeister right there gets the MVP award of that round. I don't care that Pronax got the shiny gold star. Olofmeister with those 2 kills on A site, that was lethal. Losing 2 members, losing 2 entries to Envy, and then for Olofmeister to single-handedly just walk around that A site and start clearing up the defense. Happy was the last man alive, but Olofmeister just homed in on him. I mean, that was fantastic from Olofmeister. Great work to put Fnatic on the board and to maintain control. For Envy to be forced to run away and save at this point, I mean, the shame. And just how this team is set up right now, I think that they're going to be very, very annoyed. And this person in particular, Shoxy. But JW, he's not interested in, you know, coddling Shoxy at all. He's going to just get rid of him.
Wow, that was an impressive shot from kioShiMa. 6 bullets left. He's getting a little bit of backup from the vents, but not quick enough. Happy. Trying to see if he can guard from the middle. It is a 3v3. And both shots from Envy have been pretty damn impressive. Pronax going to come in here. Almost the perfect timing. Smiths goes down, and now Happy's position is not exactly great. But he might be able to catch the bomb here if he's quick enough. Almost. Pronax, though, aim punched into Happy there, and that's going to be 5-0. This is such a good start for Fnatic. Way, way, way too good of a start for them. Envy, I don't know, what's the solution right now?
I'm really wondering. Well, I mean, they need to pick up the entries, but then hold on to the entries.
Yeah.
Not allow for individual play to become a factor here.
Something they actually do a couple of times I've seen is they sometimes try and go for like a double push into Squeak to try and get control of basically, you know, the middle of the boost there.
Yes.
If you keep boosting up, I kind of like stuff like that. You know, I want to see them take some initiative on this and force their way in. And the counter boost they did last round was great. On the last round, but the one before that.
I love it. But I love it right now. You know, Fnatic, they learned from last night. Pronax, knowing Pronax, he probably went back and watched the demos already, right? Just making sure that he canvassed exactly what Envy were doing. They're already pre-nating common spots that Envy were using on their defense, on their CT side from last night. So, you know, behind the boxes over here, Envy managed to get some kills thanks to that. They're already throwing HEs back there just to make sure to put Envy on notice, saying, hey, by the way, you know, you're going to have to come up with something new here to try and catch us off guard. So this is very cool play coming in from Fnatic right now. They've got all the confidence, and they've already spotted the man out in vents.
And there's a guy right next to Olaf as well. He's going to get overwhelmed there. MBK, good timing. You see actually all of Envy kind of peaked at the same time there, so that was just very important. Grenade back there, but no one's hiding. Flashbang in. And kioShiMa's out of the vent. Smith's going to pick up the kill on JW. Smith with a really good double. And the bomb is dropped by kioShiMa. And Shoxy coming up from behind. Solid round from Envy and taking so much control in those fights there. And making sure they had the man advantage pretty much at all times. So, 5-1. And they need every round from here on out.
Oh, here we go. This is a way for Fnatic to shake things up. That double AWP. That double AWP. Where do they go? Olofmeister and JW. Is it going to be a double boost, double AWP? That would be insane. Oh, this is very cool. This is very clever. But I think are they taking too long with this? They need to get this second man up here. Pronax, hop up. Are they going to hit the timing? Does he see him? He does, but he misses the shot. Oh, the way that broke down. But that boost, you got to love it. On top of the van back there, that could have been the glorious moment there for JW to give that entry to his team. And apologies for the clap there for the headphone user.
Rip ears. No, it's that was very, very cool. I understand why you got excited, because it's a well-known trick, but it's one we see very, very rarely. And you know, when we see it, it's not often that anyone's actually in range. This time looked almost perfect. Pronax with a good return on MBK, but it might be too late here. It's just him and Flusher left, and they're in a 2v4. Good long-range control, but not good enough. He's going to leave Happy on just 10 health. And that grenade...
Happy's like, I spit on you.
How does it hit?
Dude, that was really
it's a
nice.
homing grenade, Semmler. He played Worms.
You know that's where your stomach just drops out and you're like, you see that grenade coming, that horrible moment where you're like, there's nothing I can do. I have not played Worms, no.
Worms? Man.
No, man. That's more like Bomberman, where the guy punts the nade, the bomb at you and there's no running away. You're stuck against the wall, then there's nowhere to go. And then you just punch him in the arm
Imagine if you could shoot grenades midair in Counter-Strike. Just like dink them away.
We've seen people actually hit shots like that as well, like actually spraying the nades, but okay. That would be ridiculous, though, if it were the case.
Like some Unreal type stuff where you can like shoot it and it explodes. No, let's not go there. Smith's hiding edge of the smoke. Not going to catch anyone. Maybe hoping someone would sneak by without checking. But also a fairly risky position, I would say. Because Kiyoshima won't be able to help him out if he goes down out there. Not quick enough. This is obviously like the classic setup over here. And it looks like Fnatic want to see if they can rush their way through. Kiyoshima's going to have to come in and help you. Otherwise, I think it's going to be really, really hard on Smiths.
Well, there's the flash, there's the Molotov, and it's going to block them in, and yeah, they play it perfectly. Pronax, last man alive, he gets spotted out as well. That is pretty much how that defense has to go. The flash nade combo, both of them managing to just block the advancing Fnatic members into checkered, into a very confined space where spray is just going to tear them to shreds. That was very nicely done there by Envy. And we're seeing the shift now back towards Envy because Envy are now starting to develop quite a bit of a bank on their side. And it's so important that Envy on the CT side have money to play with because say they win a round 1v, you know, that's where it goes down to a 1v1 and they win that round, they need to have the money to be able to buy up for everybody and get everything for them. So Smiths is getting pissed off as well, man. I think he's like consistently gotten the entry frag for quite some time, barring like a couple rounds where it was like NBK or something.
He's taking it very personally at the moment. Good grenade on Happy. That did a tremendous amount of damage. I think Olaf also hit like one AK shot in between, but that's still very scary for Happy. But you're right, he's been stepping it up so much, Smith, over at this B bomb site. Just taking it on himself to bring them back in the game. And Fnatic look like they want to go for a B-type, or sorry, an H-type execute here. JW going to go down in the middle, a little bit too many angles to hold. MBK by forklift. Could definitely just try and stay alive and wait for backup to come in here. And there's the kill. Are they going to try and jump up? Pronax looked like he wanted to, but he's been spotted as well, and there's no way out of that one. 5-4. 10th round up, and Fnatic, I mean, now they're sort of running out of steam just a little bit, and Envy are slowly but surely picking up on it. And they all seem to be helping out as well. There's no one sort of, you know, falling far behind. Maybe Happy having a couple of unfortunate moments, but overall, they've been helping each other out.
The one question is, do we have the same kind of scenario as we did on Inferno, where a team gets a certain number of rounds at the beginning of the half, and that we should consider to be like a successful half for them? But it happens so early in the half that they kind of cool off by the time they go into the second half, and they aren't able to get that start. It kind of feels like what we had with Envy there on the first half on Inferno, right? So do we have like the other side of the coin? Is it Fnatic that gets that strong start and then cools off, and then they're gonna have to try and battle back in the second half? Not trying to look too far ahead in this game, of course, but
no, but I know what you mean. It could be. There's always something hard about being ahead, you know, 5-0. And then all of a sudden you start being behind. It somehow feels a little bit worse than if you were behind, you know, 5 rounds and then you fought your way back to 5. Yeah. Then you feel like, all right, we've done pretty well. Even though sort of the you know, it's the same maths. It's just like emotionally it's different. And I guess if you're a pro player, try and disconnect yourself from that. Like just try and forget about it.
One round at a time, that whole thing. Yeah.
It's not as easy though. I don't know. The advantage that Fnatic have by actually getting that many rounds early on is that they have some data to support what works and what doesn't, and they can, you know, they can try different things. They can try and get a better read on whatever pattern LDLC is throwing out, or not LDLC, but Envy is throwing out. See if they can get used to exactly how it all unfolds. And I think actually it's on Envy to figure out how to not play in any pattern at all. Just keep trying new stuff every round. Like I talked about, that push through squeak, the double push through squeak, stuff like they've been pushing B a couple of times.
Oh, Smith's actually with the push. Smith has been holding fairly passively, and then Smith, like that last round, just decides to push out there.
Yeah, but they've done it a couple of times more. I mean, they've had, like in the pistol, they were out there as well. So I mean, why not do it on the other side of the map? They've had the counter boost once, which should have worked, but it didn't. And Yeah, I want to see what we could get onto here. Match is resumed, and Fnatic gonna have to eco. No fun.
No fun for them. I'm curious to see if they're going to try and go for some all-out aggression here, though. It's looking like quite a bit of a boost. Oh, is it the gather boost? No, just the one. What is going on, though? Shoxy gets a triple kill somehow. I guess he dodged that flash, but that Molotov did the work. Olofmeister somehow hunts down Kyoshima blind?
Yeah, he caught him in that smoke, I think, right at the edge. But it doesn't help him that much. He's still alone. And Olofmeister trying to spray through the box. But don't worry, Olofmeister, not all of us can hit shots through that box. 5-5, moving into the 11th round. And we'll see Smiths at 9 kills. Shoxy at 9 kills after getting a triple in that last round. Now Fnatic. What kind of shot are they going to be throwing out? They have like a couple of smoke stats that they tend to run towards A as well that they haven't really shown us yet. See.
That Molotov up there really going to hinder JW's vision as well. Or rather, that's Olofmeister up there right now with the AWP. It's going to be a little frustrating. Shoxy going to drop right down into JW, who was lurking right here at the main entrance to Garage. So that is very finely done. Olofmeister looking to get the boost up, see if anybody's kind of rotated in. He knows that somebody's been around here. This is the opportunity now for Fnatic to teach EnVy to stop using vents as well. Because EnVy have just consistently had somebody up in vents ever since like the beginning of this half, it seems, where they started to have some success with it. You know, 6th round starts going their way, they have somebody up there. Fnatic needs to start teaching them not to do that. But I guess killing the rest of the team on the other side of the map is going to help, right? It's going to force the rotation at least.
Well, Molotov is going to go in vents, but Kyoshima is already out of there. He's going to be all alone, and now they got that kill. They know kind of where he is, so they're going to run into the B-bomb site. He's going to be here just in time, and he almost gets that kill on Flusher. That was not at all bad. But alone 1v3, he goes down, and Fnatic will take the round lead back 6-5. Man, and that's a big blow to EnVy.
That's a big round. That's six, like 10-5, okay. But having 6 on your side, that's very good. That is very good. Means that you only need an average round on your CT side at this point. Fnatic only needs 10 rounds to win on their CT side. Fnatic are completely capable of doing that. Although EnVy did have a terrific T side yesterday, I'm almost wondering if that was a bit of a fluke with how things played out. Can they reproduce that kind of result tonight? I mean, they need every round left. All 4 of the remaining rounds in this half have to go the CT way. And there you go. Kyoshima once again in vents. Nobody doing anything about it.
No, Olofmeister's sort of, he's looking there a couple of times, but the timing hasn't worked out too well for him just yet. And JW was sort of caught by the smoke disappearing. The new one going up didn't help him that much from where Kyoshima was shooting from. Shoxy's gone down as well, so it's still a 4v4 situation in this round here. And they're really wanting to get that extra kill before they start moving Fnatic. Looks like they might want to go B eventually. Could they find Kyoshima in the back? They actually do have an incendiary grenade that Pronax has on him. He is all the way over here. Yeah, he's going to burn out the vents, which, I mean, it's going to help them make sure not to check it, but...
This is the key round that they used to win at Pantamera as well, actually. Because Pronax is going to throw it in there, then they come around the corner. Well, actually, no. They're taking it much slower than they did at Pantamera because they came rushing around the corner. Okay, no, they would have closed off the angle with Crims just to make sure if they could catch somebody moving out of those vents to avoid the flames.
The time left here, 10 seconds. This is madness from Fnatic, really. Kyoshima happy with the kill. The bomb is dropped as well, and it's all over in the space of a couple of seconds there.
Apex wasn't up there to burn this time.
He wasn't up there to burn, and even if he had been, that little time is just always a big risk. Because you can't just have it all you know, you have to account for the fact that maybe the guy carrying the bomb dies, and someone else has to have time to pick up that bomb and go and put it down. With 10 seconds, that's a tough call. So 6-6, good job on EnVy. Now Fnatic's money's definitely reset. They got it aimed at just getting the next 3 rounds in a row. Fnatic, though, speeding up. Double kill for Happy in 1 shot. And it's going to be a 3rd one right here. Definitely being very effective at the moment. Gunning to see if he can catch Crims, but he will eventually go down. And MBK going to come in and close out the deal there. But good job on Happy's part. Action-packed as well.
Yeah, I love instant replay for situations like this.
I mean,
He nearly got a triple.
I was going to say, if JW had been there, man, that would have been beautiful.
That
Look
was
at this.
way too close. Another split second, and he would have got JW as well. But then he probably wouldn't have got the double. I mean, would that, a leg shot though, maybe wouldn't have taken that much damage off? Man, that would have been really close. I don't think we've seen like 3 in 1.
Crims almost hitting it. And EnVy, this time, looks like they're going to go for a very, very fast counter boost up in through the flames. Just as they disappear, Kiyoshima is there and smartly falls back. And that's what we want to see. Could have stayed to fight, but they have the advantage. Now they can play very safely. And Fnatic might have to take a risk to try and see if they can get back into this.
Yeah, this time around, Kiyoshima was very lucky as well, because we saw that happen last night, and last night, Olafmeister was there and waiting and flicked into Kiyoshima and killed him. This time around, it changes it up, and that nade actually runs physically into Pronax. Happy missing that shot. Of course, he was blind. No way to readjust in that case. NBK, it's about to get very hot in the hot tub. He's going to have to get out.
JW being boosted up, and he's going to get the second kill on NBK as well. That's ridiculous now. Is he going to try for another boost himself? No, he's actually going to switch it up here and go for the M4. They're a man down, and there's only 35 seconds left here. JW playing at the edge, I think. Did he want to jump over then? Flusher's going to come up from behind, get the kill. JW goes down, and now it is all on Flusher here. Let's see if he still has that clutch potential that he's shown so well in the past. He's in a 1v2, sneaking around the corner. It goes down. Kiyoshima with a quad kill this round. Very impressive stuff. It's going to be an 8th round for EnVy. They just need one more here, and it should be possible. Fnatic really don't have a lot of money.
Yeah, they've given themselves a terrific shot here. Because now look at Fnatic. Fnatic, it's only JW who can afford to actually get a rifle. The rest of them are going to go Tech 9s, nades. I mean, it's very limited. Whereas EnVy are spending everything. Smiths goes up to a Scar 20. Happy stays with his AWP. There's a lot of firepower right now on the CT side. I'm curious to see if Fnatic are going to just try and change up the pace here. Because where is this Scar 20 positioned? That's my main question. And it's going to be looking towards the B halls. But I would almost prefer to have it over on the A side. The A side really feels like just lethal when you have that Scar 20 there.
NBK hiding in the corner. They know he's there as well. They're going to come and check him hard. Double, in fact. But they trade favorably as Happy's also going to pick up a kill. Olafmeister keeps running with the Tech 9. But they forgot about shots. And he goes down anyway. Great shot from Crims. Tech 9 in hand. And Olaf says, you put this bomb down, and I'll keep you covered. Flick gonna miss. And the longer it takes, the closer that Ultra Sniper is going to get.
Smith's just lurking around that corner. Kiyoshima's taking out Crims, and now Smith knows there's the shoulder peek. They guarantee they know exactly where Olafmeister is now. He knows that Kiyoshima is low, but then Smith with the HE down to 4 HP. Way too close. What a play.
And more than anything else, that HE grenade, you could see it slowed Olafmeister down to a crawl. Like, he actually couldn't get away around the corner. So there it is. Smith's coming in at the end. And you do have to appreciate the tiny detail of him peeking with the knife out at the end there.
Yeah.
Because all he wants to do is bait the shot out from Olafmeister there. He just wants him to shoot and miss the opportunity so he can get a little bit closer. Nicely handled by EnVy at the end here. 6-9. It's doable. This is anybody's game. I mean, I'd say Fnatic have a slight edge, but the pistol round is going to matter a lot more than that difference is going to take here. I mean, if Fnatic win the pistol, they're going to be in a damn good spot. But if EnVy win it, we could see a third map.
We could see a third map, and that map is Cobble as well. Double boost up mid right now. Very interesting here by EnVy. I mean, this is all about the element of surprise at this point.
But actually, this double boost is probably not going to do that much damage. There's nobody in the middle at all for Fnatic. So yeah, they can get the middle all they want, but Fnatic are counting on that. You can see where JW is holding. He's looking all the way down. He's going to catch the info and call for a rotation, and should get there. Maybe not quite quick enough, but that actually depends a lot on how Fnatic play this A-bomb site. If they can buy time, that's going to be good. Oh, all right. Oh my God, JW. What an absurd aim that we're witnessing right here. Shocks and Smiths both go down. And I guess that's a way of buying time. They sent them into eternity.
Is this going to be a perfect round here by Fnatic? I mean, JW wants more. He's looking for his third frag, and there it is. Headshot again. Crims takes out Happy, and that definitely did not go according to plan for EnVy. A perfect pistol round for Fnatic off the back of these two marvelous shots. Kicking right in, and then just, I mean, 3 for each, but that's it. That's all you need. JW just doing massive damage. and getting all the info as well.
I need like a double facepalm here. That was so good.
But that just, I mean, that couldn't have worked better for Fnatic. That's exactly how, in Pronax's mind's eye, you know, when he's making very, you know, happy sounds, it's like, yeah, man, JW is just going to attack him when they come up short. Well, there you go. JW does just that.
I mean, JW could call it mission accomplished if he just, like, keeps ADing. Oh, wait a minute. MBK punishes Pronax. And most especially JW. Revenge. And that's going to be Hiroshima coming up. Really good angle there. Flusher. No clue what's going on. Crims, got to be careful. Only his face showing at that particular box. And this is looking good. Envy actually bringing it back in style.
They really caught Fnatic out here. Crims doing the best that he can. He's going to get sidestepped, and he gets dropped so low on HP right now. Down to 5 HP. Olafmeister has already backed off into T-spawn.
Yeah. No, like I was saying, that last round, if JW just stands at the back boxes and takes a couple of shots and, you know, Envy slow down a little bit, you know, they're like, oh, wait a minute, we got to be careful. That would have been great from JW. Even if he kills nobody, that's a really, really good position from him, because then the people for B are going to come in and help out. And they should have, like, they can get to car that corner by truck by the time they're up Speedway. So that would have been fine. Those two headshots were so good.
Well, this is a bit of a setback here. I mean, the perfect timing for NBK to come up short.
Yeah, really good stuff.
This is the problem with not having anybody in mid as well from Fnatic, is that this sort of thing, if you take that forward position, if you aren't behind quad boxes with eyes towards short, if you're exposed like that to the flank, it can happen. And with the Tech 9, they're just so fast getting on top of you. And at that range, they're just lethal. So Envy now showing that they're not done yet. 10 rounds on their side. And we kind of have to remember just the kind of beatdown that they put on Fnatic here on this map in the first half as well. Oh, JW versus Happy, and he gets the knife.
You don't ever try and take a knife fight with JW because he's so good at it. Pronax gonna go down, Shock's gonna shut down JW. Some impressive Tech 9 action, and is gonna secure the bomb site. The only thing here is, where's the bomb, Semmler? It's all the way in the middle.
Does Olafmeister find it now? No, it's on the other side of the boxes, but he could catch the rotator. Are you kidding me? Kiyoshima lives it with 1 HP. Throw a flashbang at him, man.
This is almost too close, right? I think if Olafmeister had known that Kiyoshima was going to pick up the bomb, he would have played that differently. I think he would have had a lot more speed to it. But he obviously couldn't know the bomb was right back there. Now it goes down. It's a 3v3. And Crims not getting the damage on this time, but Kiyoshima will go down, and NBK gonna fall next. It's all on Shocks here, Tech 9 in hand. We're looking for a Tech 9 ace at this point in time, and that feels like too much, even for the Tech 9. It may be good, and Shoxy may be a god at playing pistols, but not this time. Flusher gonna shut him down, and Olafmeister, man, he's top fragging with 15 kills, and currently Fnatic are stealing the round away. This start, though, this start.
I love it between the two of them as well. They just know. They're like, both CZs, we've just used all of our bullets. That's it. There is no recourse.
And then Shocks, I mean, he very nearly brought it back.
Yes, he did. I mean, he did the best that he can, and I think that, you know, if anybody's going to be fighting tooth and nail right now, it's going to be Shoxy. Fnatic.
But I mean, part of that round was still handicapped by quite severely by the fact that they had to even go back and pick up the bomb, right?
Yeah.
Because that meant that Fnatic were at the bomb site when the bomb went down instead of having to sort of scramble to get there. Does make a big difference. A little bit of damage put into Shocks here. Envy, no, they're still 2 rounds ahead. This is doable.
No,
Definitely doable. If they win this round, Fnatic are going to be ecoing again. They can get a big lead.
It goes both ways at this point, really. Envy need to win this round so that they avoid ecoing. Fnatic need to win to avoid ecoing. So it's just right here. This is a huge round, a big turning point. JW's picked up NBK, but Smith hunts him down, does not let him live. So back into a 4-on-4, and we've just passed a minute. But there's still plenty of gear here for Envy to set up some kind of A-take if they want, with the smokes and the flashes. They've got everything they need. And there's only Olafmeister here.
Pronax. It's going to be Olafmeister actually to pick up the kill on Smiths, and Pronax in the middle. Just, you could see he readjusts his aim then. Happy drops Olaf over at A. And 30 seconds left. It's another 3v3. Last time Fnatic came out on top. This time, Shoxy will pick up Pronax, and now they're in a very strong position here. Gonna run in, try and put the bomb down with just 20 seconds left, and that's gonna be successful as well. Flusher wins that fight against Kiyoshima, and this is gonna be an interesting flashbang. One of them, one more to follow, a different angle this time, and Shoxy will go down. Crims picking up the last 2 kills, Fnatic are gonna win it back, and now Envy. Was the bomb plant enough? I don't know, Semmler.
I don't think so. I think they need to eat another eco to the teeth right here.
Yeah, I agree.
That's, yeah, they can't afford to go for it. I mean, even happy going for 1,500 here feels like a stretch. Or for like a 1,500 investment feels like a stretch. Feels like it's a bit much.
Yeah. Well, I think it's gonna give him enough for the upcoming round, but it'll still be. I don't know. It depends on what they want, right? Happy. A little bit more equipment, a couple of Molotovs more. Maybe that's gonna make the big difference. Nice flashbang from Pronax.
That's nasty.
Yeah, that's an
really
angle
nasty.
worth knowing, actually.
It's much better than the one I used. Noted.
Yeah, because it flies behind him, so he can actually peek while it's popping, and it won't do anything to him at all. Olaf good, double, turns it into a triple. Pronax wants to be part of the party, and it's going to go on Smiths. Try and get at least one kill in here.
It's not meant to be.
And they steal all the Tech-9s, which is a really good idea. They actually have, what, a couple of them? 3 Tech-9s and 2 CZs?
I love that it's Olafmeister who has Shoxy's Tech-9 as well. It's like, yes. I see him stroking it. Like, Shoxy, I have a piece.
10-10.
What do they... Yeah, now's the big question here for Envy. How do they crack into this? And they've decided to change up the op, or it's not Shoxy with the op, now it's Smiths. So Smith's probably calling for this. Smith's just looking for his moment to shine. I mean, throughout the first half, he has been doing very good work, but he misses the shot. The golden opportunity, misses the follow-up as well. And in the meantime, his teammates have managed to get an opening here on the B site, but he gets naded into oblivion.
Yeah, that grenade knocked Smiths out. That actually hit his head before he exploded. Flush it down to half health. And look like Fnatic do have control of the B bomb site still. Envy. They are checking vents. Are they going to go for a counter boost up there? Yeah, they will. So they're going to hard check that no one's in there, but they're being flanked around. JW is here. Perfect position. And he's going to pick up the kill. Now they got to be really confused on the Envy side. What exactly is going on? Try and see if they can get JWs to run away, but Happy's going to fall. Now it's just all crumbling here. NBK, no chance at all. Goes down. And a nice triple kill from JW. Coming up from behind like that. And this is really, really frustrating. And this is Fnatic's way of playing. And it's very sort of typical of their style. As soon as you feel like maybe you're starting to figure out what's going on, they change it up a lot. And, you know, I'm sure Envy's mind, and especially Happy's mind, was all focused on how do we break through? How do we get this round? Like, let's go to certain positions, let's set up, get ready for it. Like, we've checkered, we've got all this, we've got the mid control. And then all of a sudden there's a guy behind you, and it's just very hard to deal with. Now they have to readjust once again. Grenade actually bounces as Shoxy falls into it. And Pronax here, they line up for him and Olafmeister, and there's going to be some clean kills going in. It's probably going to be a 2-round lead for Fnatic here.
Let's see the shots. Let's see the shots coming in here. Still an opportunity for Kyoshima, but seems like Kyoshima has cooled off just a little bit. I mean, 18 frags still. Olafmeister has taken the lead on the map, but not going to get any joy out of it this time. And now we see Envy going for a bit of the Fnatic. Fnatic on T side, we're going for JW and Olafmeister with the AWP. Here we have Smiths and Happy. And Shoxy goes for an AWP as well. Right. Now, this isn't something we see every day.
Well, yesterday they did it a couple of times. Then actually they had, I think, Kyoshima opening a couple of times in middle. Sharks to open up and find JW. Flusher coming back in for a return kill. Good spray, but it takes too long. And MBK's there, and he's there with the Krieg as well. He's going to get a kill. And Kyoshima to follow up on Olafmeister. MBK actually had the SG553 picked up. And
but now he's got the op. And this is the problem, is like you want to save these ops. You have to do what you can to make sure that this investment carries over. Like, one kill is worth so much money. Pronax is going to catch Happy out, so that's an easy one. They probably won't be saving that AWP. 2v3 now. Crim's trying to peek it out. This is still nobody showing. Oh, Smith is taking out Crims. There's the HE all the way into the back. Touchdown. Pronax takes out NBK down to 1 AWP now, and it will be Smith to pick up the final frag. Can they make it to be able to pick up another one of those AWPs to save it for the next round? No. So it really is just like you shoot it, you get the round, and there you go. That's it. Like it's a fire and forget kind of strategy that you're using there with those AWPs.
it turned out that way anyway for Enemy. It's very, very expensive. Fnatic, though, they don't have a lot of money. Envy neither. This is getting close to the end of this second map here, and it could go either way. The next 3 rounds are going to decide a lot. JW traded. Olofmeister goes down. Happy goes down. They're going to lose mid control on the Fnatic side.
Smith's already camping out as well. That was a very quick push coming out from Envy. Not sure if Fnatic knew exactly what was coming at them, but Pronax is now lurking around here, looking towards the entrance to vents. Kyoshima finds the headshot on JW. However, Pronax not going to be able to return. He gets wallbanged down by Smiths. In a 2-man advantage now for Envy going into whichever take they want. They could go over to B site. They could go to A, and they already have Shoxy lurking over there to see if anybody's going to be pushing in from CT. And he isn't going to get it. He's listening right now, and he isn't hearing a thing.
And I like this. Envy, even with such a big lead and so much time left, not trying to throw anything away here. Kyoshima will go down. Crims peeking again. He gets the kill. Now it's back into a 2-on-2 Envy. They were playing so carefully. And Crims just happens to be in the one spot that can actually work out for him. Now he's flashing himself into the middle. But he's got Flusher coming in from Truck as well. And the bomb is only just gone down. So this is a little bit scary here if you're on the Envy side. If they end up letting go of this round, I'm not sure they can come back. I think that's going to be detrimental. Grenade, not quite right. Smiths with the pick off here now. Flusher all alone. 1v2, trying to make the crossover here. He gets the first kill on Smiths. And Shocks, the bomb is actually planning the bad position here. But Flusher maybe taking a bit too long and jumping, and Shocks will take him down. But I am wondering what would have happened here if Flusher had just run in and held it.
Oh man, and he doesn't live there either. If he had just held it, yeah, that might have been...
Because it's planning in default corner, and Shoxy it's over by the forklift, like as far away as you can be. If Shoxy runs just out of there, he can definitely get it. But if he hesitates for a moment, if he's worried that Flusher's faked it even once, and that's tough. 12-12 though. I mean, Envy, they make it happen, even though it was a little bit ugly at the end. It's going to work regardless. Smith deciding, you know, middle, not such a good idea with the P90, even though he was feeling adventurous.
Yeah, the double up and the rifle and a double entry. 2-2-2. You know, where's the third? NBK takes out Olofmeister though, so that's one of the AWPs down. Certain that Crims might try and recover that somehow. Happy has found Pronax. Very quick entries for Fnatic, but then Envy comes right back into it and they get a bomb plant to boot.
Crims really wish he could find this kill in the middle. Give them that man advantage, even pick up a rifle and join the rest of his team in retaking. Instead now he's playing like a separate match over here, just fighting it out with Happy, and he ends up going down. So now things are looking very bad for Fnatic. And JW trying to get the kill here. Flusher close. Bomb ticking in the background, and he doesn't have a kit. He's going to end up going down regardless, and triple kill from Happy in the round. 13-12. Envy have the round lead, and Fnatic are going to have to eco once again this game.
Yeah. That buy for both teams was pretty much it. Like, it's incredible how many key rounds we've had. And look at this. They're still willing to go for a gamble. Now the question is, are they going to guess right? Where are they going to put these HEs? Are they expecting Envy to try and take over mid? And yeah, just look at this canvassing. Just they're going to have so many HEs go right into mid, and unfortunately, nobody was there. And it looks like they put a couple into A main as well. Doing some damage here all of a sudden. Crims, JW getting frags.
Oh yeah, Flusher also picking up NBK. They've got to be careful here. They're a man down. Fnatic, they're trying to steal it away at the end, but Olofmeister goes down, and it's all on Flusher. He's going to fall as well. Happy. And Kyoshima at the end surviving. Pretty dangerous strat from Fnatic. I mean, if they get the timing right, if they guess the right approach, that could have worked out really well. 14-12 though. Fnatic got one more chance at bringing this back. Otherwise, we're going to see the new cobblestone in play.
Yeah, exactly. The new cobblestone. Man, how are we even going to go for that one? That is going to be madness, outright sheer madness. But there's the wall bang, and JW gets the punish. He knew exactly where Kyoshima was standing. Smith's not able to find a target. He will look, peeks forward, and picks off JW. And that's a great return frag. That's going to give Envy the advantage here in the biggest round practically this entire half. This entire map. Envy, if they pick this up, Fnatic are going to be force buying to keep them from taking this to the third map. So this is so brutal right now for the Frenchman.
Smiths and Olofmeister are very close to each other's scopes here. But nobody quite finding each other just yet. Olof, he feels like he's checking everything, but when he comes back to look again, Smith is there. It's looking like a really good opening for Envy. Flusher, Crims, Pronax, and it's going to be Crims to open up onto Happy. They still have not seen the bomb, but there's only 40 seconds left, so they will soon.
Yeah, Crims caught him out just in garage there. Flusher providing himself a little cover. He's just looking to see if anybody's going to get it. Is he going to get the timing right? Smith walks out. Flusher drops him. That's the bomb down as well. And now a man advantage here for Fnatic. Crims makes it a 2-man advantage. It's down to Shoxy. And we have to witness something legendary here. He's got to pick up Flusher, but he's not going to get it. He baits out the plant. They're just going to swarm him all angles. Flusher on high, and he walks out of it. What? With just a double kill. It feels like he did so much more. He got the high impact kills there, though. Dropping Smith pretty much ended it for Envy.
That putting up the smoke, that underhand throw up there, just very smart play from Flusher, without a doubt. 14-13. If they win now, Fnatic, I'm convinced that they're just trying to make it as painful as possible for Envy. It's like, bring it right to the edge. Come on, you're almost there. And then, nope. They're not going to get it. It looks like it's going to be a rush towards B. Grenade is out as well. It's a pretty good grenade. Softens up the first couple of targets, and they'll pick up the last kills here. Olafmeister doing the damage. Happy, though, actually staying alive, and it is a 2v1. Should still be very hard for him to make this work. And the bomb is dropped inside.
He's not succeeded in picking it up. He's going to have to make the cross here. JW doesn't know if he's going to come back around, but now Happy has an M4 to work with. There's the smoke to provide him cover. They expect him to try and work through there, and those shots are giving away JW's position. Happy peeks out, but JW is too quick for him. And JW will be picking up that shot. And Fnatic, man, Fnatic have brought it back to 14-14, and this is madness. It's yesterday night all over again. Why couldn't Inferno be like this?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Envy just never really got a good shot at taking that map, or even just getting back into it. This time, I mean, they're so close. Fnatic are just gonna try and deny it again. It's cruel. Opening shot there, actually right between, or actually right in the leg there, but he's gonna follow up on Kiyoshima, really? And that drops the bomb. That's a huge mistake on Envy's part here. And this could definitely cost them the last couple of rounds here. That bomb in the middle is not going to be easy to retrieve, and they can't afford to give any more players up to do it either.
What the hell is he looking through?
He's looking for the edge of the roof right here, yeah.
That's incredible.
Yeah, it's a good angle.
That is awesome. And that's probably just caught JW off guard there. But that is also a third frag, and that's a second frag here for Envy, bringing it back. But Pronax has taken out Happy in the meantime. That was over on the A site. Happy, usual lurker role, trying to pick somebody off on Fnatic's side. Not meant to be this time. It's going to be down to NBK and Shoxy. NBK already shot in the leg, so this is going to be very rough, going up against 3 full HP Fnatic members. And look at the positioning already from Crims. He's just waiting below these vents.
So they're going to have to break the vents, which is obviously going to catch Crim's attention. Then they're going to have to try and work between NBK and Shox to make sure that Crims is looking the wrong way by the time they peak. And I'm guessing NBK is going to go first because Shox is so low on health, but they're not even going to check the corner, and that's probably going to be the round right here. Crims just in the right position at the right time. Flusher comes charging in, P90 taking a fight, and he goes down. But what? NBK? Did his people need him? Did he just fly to another world?
I think that was a gold medal right there, or at least a solid attempt.
Yeah. 15-14 going into the 30th round. Fnatic, I mean, like we said, they won 2-0 yesterday, and if they win now, it's going to be another 2-0. Yeah, last time there was five overtimes. This time, not overtime, but still very close. Unless Envy can do it, and then we will be seeing overtime.
Let's see here. One round. They've got the tech. They've forced up what they can. Smith has got that AK, and everybody gathered around A site. They've had success here in the past, Envy. Glad to see them coming back to just attempt it here in the 30th round.
They've got the Molotov as well. Could try and burn out one corner at least. They've already been put down, and now they're going to go for it here. Coming around the corner, Crims with the first kill. 11 bullets left. He's going to get one more and almost a third, and it's looking great for Fnatic right now. Olafmeister is going to finish it, and JW with a double kill, and it's going to be 16-14. Fnatic, they steal it away.